I am posting this just in case, just so there's evidence if something happens, because I don't see a way out of this right now, but I have a Gypsy Rose situation happening at my house. If you guys don't mind, help me out. Some advice would be helpful. Okay, so a few years ago, before I got on TikTok, this is not my main account. There's a reason I'm posting it here, because everybody on my family members, from my coworkers, watches my main account. My backup account is still, I don't put much work in it, but I can post this in case something happens to me or a member of my family that I care about. I got to tell you guys and ask you guys some questions. 4 years ago, I was able to save up enough money to buy a duplex for me and my family. Because we were living in a hotel and we were making our money off the script club like I've always done, and rent was due every day. I don't know if you guys have ever lived in a hotel for 3 years. Rent's due every day unless you buy like a month or a week or something like that. But we were in the trenches. I'm talking about 2 beds, 3 dogs, 1 cat, and 3 humans. Me, my mama, my sister, our dog, our cat. Holy shit. Everything broke down in that motherfucking apartment. Roaches, we had a tiny ass little... It don't matter. It was horrible, right? And somehow, I got us out of it. And I was super proud of myself. It got so bad that me and my mom sent our little sister, my little sister, her daughter, on a plane to live with her stepdad because life was so hard. That's always been... My little sister has always been protected from the struggle, the trauma. She's never had a job. I taught her how to tie her shoes last year, and she's 26. So she can't even make a phone call without freaking out, and then without needing a whole bunch of dabs and, oh my God, I'm so stressed. That phone call really upset me. It's okay. Take the day off. Every day's a day off. She's never had to work in her life. Now, I'm thinking my sister appreciates this, right? She appreciates us. She loves us because we take care of her like no other family would, right? And the thing is, okay, we'll get to that. Anyways, so I fucking save up enough money, get us a duplex, dope-ass rent. We move in. We were so traumatized from living on the streets and hotel to hotel that we had our own bedroom. It's 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom duplex with a garage, a side yard, backyard. Pretty. Me and my mom did not know how to sleep on a bed in a room. It felt too weird. It felt like we slept in the living room. I slept on the floor on a couple pillows. She slept on the couch because it just felt too weird to have our own room because we hadn't had it in so long. And we're grown-ass adults. This was only 4 years ago. So we fly my sister, back to the house, right? Hey, we got a house. Blah, 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 blah. We made it. Now, the problem is that living this treacherous ass, weird trenches ass life, it attracts a lot of flies. It attracts a lot of insects. When you have something, other people are attracted to it so they can try to take it from you. I deal with that every day in my life. People want to hit my vape, even though damn well, girl, you can go buy yourself a damn vape. People want my trees, even though you can go and figure out a way to get trees. I mean, this is California. What are we talking about? A ride, food, can I stay at your house? Like, people are just, everybody's just trying to, and I kept everybody out my house. Nobody lives here except my family, except the people that I've struggled with, taking care of. My mama's sick, she can't work no more, and my sister is my sister, which we'll get to. So, after moving into this house, all the flies start coming around, okay? There's people that are trying to live with us. My mom gets involved with a cult, okay? Lexi loses her mind. Mom loses her mind. And let's just say that's a whole situation itself. I'm talking police. I'm talking mental asylum. I didn't even know there was 5250. If you know what 5150 is, it's the signal for insane, right? 5250 is like the second level. I didn't know. I thought it was just 5150, you're crazy. 5250 is your batshit. So all this shit goes down, right? And my sister has been talking to this guy online since I was in high school. So 11 years ago, 12 years ago, she has been talking to this guy on Facebook, and that was her boyfriend. They've never met, never smelt each other, nothing. Just pictures and maybe Skypes and phone calls every night. 12 years, right? Well, I didn't know what I was signing up for. My sister is a different type of autistic. A lot of my family has autism, right? Different parts of the spectrum. My sister, though, is not as autistic as my family wants you to think she is. They just want to collect a check from her because they did horrible parenting on her, okay? Literally, she never got punished. She never had to work. She didn't even have to go to school. I mean, she could eat Chuck E. Cheese on Monday if she wanted to. She'd cry and scream. She'd get her way. If I cry and scream, I'm getting my ass whooped, which I did many, many times as a kid. And I was like, how come Lexi never gets her ass whooped? You're the boy. Oh, that makes sense. Why am I telling you this? Thank you for asking. Here's the today. So, a year ago, Marcus says, hey, I'm going to come visit you. We're going to get married. I'm like, oh, that's cute. I have no idea who this guy is. I've always thought he was like a World of Warcraft guy that was in his basement on the computer or some shit. I didn't even think Marcus was real. Okay, somebody was sending us food and gifts and all this bullshit, but I don't know you. I've never seen you. Can't know if you really, really exist. But my sister was like, oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he's so hardworking and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's weird. I only hear bro breathe on the phone and you guys sound like Beavis and Butthead. You just giggle and laugh and that's it. Every conversation, there is no, hey, baby, how was your day? It's just, like just tism sounds. If you know what tism is, then you'll understand. Well, he fucking shows up, right? And he comes to my house. I meet him and he is a ugly, smelly, big son of a... Like this like my sister must always have drunk goggles on. This is the man you're willing to jump off a bridge for. This is him. Bro looks like this. Hi, my name is Marcus. This right here, he got like the, like the grand. He looks like my fucking grandpa, but fat and very, very, very low below the IQ level. Well, he visits, and I'm like, oh, it's nice to meet you. Good luck. I go to their wedding, which is just them, two, me and my mother, and they're wearing just their Slipknot Hot Topic shirts, and it was the most cringiest, awkward thing I've ever seen, but, you know, cute. I love my sister. Love my family. Welcome to family, Marcus. No. This is how Gypsy Rose and her mom got, like, oh, bro, it's gotten bad. After they got married, I got into a relationship. And I lived with her for a year. Now, I paid rent at their house. My house, the duplex, when I wasn't even living there. Okay? Dating my girl, living with her, paying those bills, my bills, on top of paying rent for a house that has 3 people living in it that don't have a job. So I'm paying rent just because I love my family, but also I'm thinking there's a man over there. I feel better knowing there's a man in the house, right? Wrong! A year goes by. 2024 was crazy for me. Horrible. Bro, clubs shutting down. I'm talking violence. My brother, you hear those sirens right now? Speak of the devil. My brother gets locked up for... Somebody's gone, and my brother is in jail for the rest of his life, and I miss him, and I love him. I lost friends, family members. A lot of things changed this year. It's been brutal. So I'm like, hey, too much shit going on. Let's move back into my duplex, you know what I'm saying? And we can stack up our money, and we can live somewhere else, because $3,000 a month in this shitty-ass one, nah, it's not gonna work. We'll be fine. I did not know. When I came back, the house is destroyed. This man, Marcus, has not had a job. He refuses to work. Every single day, it's the same thing. They cook 3 meals in the kitchen, 3 full-ass meals, play video games, smoke, and that's it. Drink, smoke, that's it. 2 years later, that's all he's doing. Now, as a human being, you have, like, not many people get to live this life. My sister never has to do it. He doesn't have to do it. My mom... The whole time, she never told me, she's terrified of him. Now I live in the house. We have almost gotten into very violent confrontations. There is now another person living in our house that should have never lived in our house. And guys, something's going to happen. They're both autistic and crazy, don't work, and they're insane and deluded. What do I do? This is just a piece. So, like... What the f do I do? I can't get his ass out because someone's gonna die.